Where's it gone? Can't see. Oh, hang on. Where am I? Just me come where I can't see the screen. Hello, Gary. Got the sun on my screen now. The sun's out. Yay, sun's out. I'll start with this view before I start walking. Gary's in the house. Right, let's get going. Let's get going. This is that steep bank I usually walk up. I thought I'd just start out. I thought I'll start halfway up and set it at the bottom. I'm all full of beans now. Just been dropped off for a change. I thought I'm not going to walk all the way up this bank. So. Let's see, I can't see my screen now. Oh, she's coming in. Hang on. She's coming in. Oh, hang on. What on earth am I doing? Where's she? What's happening now? Hang on. Try again, Darby. Where's she gone? Where's she gone? Can't see her in the sun. I'm not. Alright, we'll try again. Wait a minute. Can't see with the sun. I've got to use the excuse that I can't see because the sun's out. Ugh. How different today? What a difference today make. What's all this blue? What's all this? What's all this blue? The trouble is, I can't see the. I can't see the screen for sunshine now. Don't. Ugh. Yeah. Well, I'm basically on my way to that church. You know, the church where it cut us off last week. I thought instead of walking all the way here and being knackered, I thought I just got dropped off halfway up this bank. So I'm just basically starting halfway here. So I'll have more energy. But I'll just show you that view before I start walking. That's so contrast. Right, let's get motoring. Right. Yeah, look at it. Hang on. That's it. This is what you get. I said to you yesterday, I said I'm going to walk my legs off today, then I bet it'll be blue sky tomorrow. Few clouds, few clouds. Look at that. Looks like a painting, look. Pink, white fluffy clouds. White fluffy clouds. Yeah, they look like cotton wool, don't they? You call it cotton wool. A cotton wool. Right. Yeah. Now it's 12 degrees. I've got no coat, no gloves. Well, coat. I've got my summer coat on. It feels like a summer day. It's basically where you can actually feel the heat from the sun. You know, you can feel warmth from the sun today. Right. Yeah, so we're getting higher and higher. They are. There's a better view now. We're just getting higher and higher. Look at that view. Yeah, I just used my intelligence. I said, don't walk all the way there. Get dropped off halfway there. You'll feel, then you'll feel full of beans once you get to the bit where there's a nice view. Right, you just want to stand looking at the view. I don't want to keep turning round. Look at the nice view. Well, yes, I thought I was. It's always the same when you're going to have a walk. You think, I was just sitting in the house and thought after yesterday, I thought, oh, I feel. I mean, Mum, I sort of got up this morning. She says, "Are you getting on a walk?" And I just sat there quiet, going, "I need a rest." Oh crikey! You know, I didn't think I went to bed till about 5. Oh God! And then No, I thought, but I feel like I'm not having as much sleep. Like, I thought you just assumed, oh, I'll sleep till dinner time, But you've just got your body clock. It's really weird. I like how many times you go. Doesn't matter what time you go to bed. You seem to get up the same time. Obviously, it's your body clock, isn't it? Yes, but yeah, it's ever so weird. It's obviously my fault because I periscope. I just sat there this morning and I just thought about where I could go for about an hour. I was just getting the thoughts were like a tumble dryer in my head. I was going, where shall I go today? Uh, and I just feel like I've been everywhere that many times. So I need somewhere. I need somewhere new. I need some new locations. Well, I've just compromised. I thought I don't want to walk all the way here and then just feel exhausted. So I thought if I just get dropped off and then just do half the distance, and then obviously if the weather stays nice, I'll finish at my local pond. Then we might have a nice sunset. So see how we go, and then I can obviously I can feed the birds a bit later on at the pond where I get the sunset. Oh, oh, right. What was that? Yeah, the problem is we're praising up the sun, but the problem is now I've got the problem of having the sun on my screen. So trying to see, trying to see comments. Uh, yeah, it's just so weird to obviously walk in dull weather, and then obviously you've got obviously the problem. Oh, I can see the moon. Hang on, I can see the moon. Moon, moon. Yeah, I thought because I said he just keeps saying I'll go on I'll just go on like a walk. I thought I was trying to theme the walk, and I thought, oh, I could just start at that church. I could sort of start at that church. Well, I'm a bit early. Obviously, I'm not there yet, but there's the steeple. Anyway, I'm on the right track. Look, there's the steeple. I'm on the going the right way. Pre-glow, pre-glow. Oh, that's a nice photo there, isn't it? We take a photo of that with the pre-glow. Oh, there we go. Oh. Yeah, I feel like that feeling what you used to have when you were younger. When you like been out on the town and you're just holding your head when you get up and going, oh, what did I do last night? Oh, oh. Well, I remember saying to you, I checked when the sun was coming up. I got 2 hours before the sun come up. But yeah, the thing is, when I was talking about the feeling of jet lag, the obviously the physical and sort of psychological effects of jet lag. I mean, it feels like jet lag when you're trying to talk to somebody on the other side of the world because you're all over the place and discombobulated with it, aren't we? Trying to communicate the other side of the world. It's like giving us jet lag trying to communicate. Ooh, I've got a nice big store opening soon, Derby. Can you see how big it is over there? Hang on. See all that white structure over there? Look. Oh, no. Anyway, it's a big shop what's opening. It's called Dunelm. Dunelm. Yeah, it's like a big retail park. That white building, a retail park down there. It's a big retail park. At least when you get this close, you can just follow the steeple. Where's the steeple gone? Just look for the steeple. I thought if I start my walk here, I shouldn't be frazzled because I normally walk to this church, don't I, from home. So I know I'm doing too much. So I thought I'll get here a bit earlier and then we can sort of. I just titled this. I thought we'll have time to probably see the 3 churches because we only had time for 2 last time. I thought I'll try. Oh, this is weird. Yeah, what does this mean? Right, there's a sign. Right, lagging. No, we don't want lagging. Why does it say unadopted? Has it got no parents? Unadopted. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Answers in the chat. Why is that? Why is that place unadopted? Yeah, I've never seen that before. Yeah, I'll have to. Oh yeah, it's a kitty cat. Yeah, cat. Yeah, you look at your screen, Darby. Found something. Smudge. Yeah, this is nice. Nice Audi. That looks nice. Look for some strange. Look for some strange street signs for you. See if we can find some. Yeah, I'm just obviously because I'm having a lot of problems with moist socks. I'm just trying to pick my roots where I'm not going to get moist socks until I've sorted my shoes out. Oh, nothing worse than moist socks. But I know what's happening is obviously I've got liners in my shoes. They've got like there's like liners that come out, and it's basically the 3/4 of the sole, 3/4 of the liner is 3/4 of the liner is like okay, but the problem is the first where the ball of your foot and your toes are, it's like perforated with holes to obviously breathe, and obviously that's what's happening. Obviously, if the shoe is letting water in underneath, and then obviously the thing that your foot's on is full of holes. That's where the moisture's coming into your socks. You see, so I just need to sort of. I thought this morning of perhaps getting like rubber gloves, and then obviously just putting the first bit of the insole in like a rubber glove, so it just makes those holes waterproof, so we're not getting the moisture coming in. Oh, I know. Yeah, yeah. Oh, we are. Yeah, we can get your car out the way. Yeah. Oh, it's like a British racing green now, as I don't like green. Ugh. Yeah, it's like dark green. Yeah, yeah. It feels cool when you're walking. You don't feel tired by the time you get to this church. I feel full of energy. I just basically I thought I had nothing to eat. I wasn't hungry with last night, and I started feeling my stomach rumbling. Oh yeah, there's some plants coming through Derby. Yay! More crocuses. Can you see them? No, they just random. Yeah, just random. Yeah, I wonder if that's like what I'm assuming is because they're under trees. I wonder if that's I wonder if that's to do with the birds are obviously pooping all the seeds or something out. While they seem to be underneath the trees. Oh yeah, the bulbs. Yeah, the birds aren't pooping the bulbs out there. No, I just thought of the. I just thought the birds. I thought the birds were just pooping seeds out. I don't think they're pooping bulbs out. Yeah, there's a traditional British pie. There you are. Look what they sell at a chip shop. There, Hooker pies. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're getting past Wright's pie shop as well, aren't we? Yeah. I feel a bit more. I feel I've got a bit more energy today. Ooh. Being dropped off. I thought that was a good idea. My mind was just saying, I know my mind said, don't walk all the way there. It's just, you'll have more energy when you get there. Yeah, yeah. I haven't got this way is a bit quicker because I'm right next to the church now. Let's go try those. I'm going straight to those. I can go show those graves to any new viewers in without faffing about where they are now. I know where they are, so I'll go straight to the. We can go straight to the graves now, and then move on to the next church. Oh, chippy. Yeah, there's a new word for you. Chippy. Yeah, that's a new word for you. Chippy. Yeah, that's a new. When you speak to your son, say I'm going. Say I'm going down the chippy. I wonder what you're on about. Yeah, I don't think I showed this last time. It's a war memorial. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see if they've done something about this clock in this church. See if the time's still wrong. Oh, it's St Margaret. So yeah, this is St Margaret. Oh yeah. It's been here since 1086. Yeah. 1086. It's been here. Oh, yeah. There's been a church here a thousand years. Yeah, you've got to tell that to your son. I'm getting the chippy. Chippy. Oh, this clock's wrong again, Derby. It says it's nearly 5 to 4. Right. Right. We're just going to test your knowledge now, and you've got to tell me what are the two famous graves I'm going to show the viewers. Can you remember? Put you on the spot now. Two famous graves I'm going to show you. Just testing you before I get to them. Oh, yeah. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. No, no, no. This is the other church. That's the one in Mrs. Wolstanton Church. Correct. Yeah. And I just feel like we're just go straight. Yeah, and there was another one. I'm just going to show everybody in case they missed the other broadcast. Let's just go find the other person. Yeah, it's something to do with crime. He's obviously responsible for helping to solve crimes. He was the first one to sort of implement a system of helping to. Yay! Top mark for Derby. Oh, yay! Daffodils. Yeah, put the bin out. Bin, put the bin out. Put your rubbish in the bin. You have to say put your rubbish in the. Put your rubbish in. Yeah, you have to keep saying put the rubbish in the bin. And say what? Yeah, put the rubbish in the bin. Oh, yeah, at least this is what you can call a graveyard with a view. Anyway, look. Ooh, I just had one of them things for quickness. I basically had like a little plastic pot, with obviously porridge in, but you just had hot water and come out with a spoon, ate it in the car, It's like just put hot water on, like instant porridge. Yeah, there's obviously Hanley. That's how far I would have normally walked. There's the shopping centre in Hanley there. There's Hanley Shopping Centre, where Costa is. We just come a little bit down the road. I've just got to make sure I don't walk past everything now. Let's hope, because remember last time we said how rude. Remember when it decided to crash while we were talking? I know. I know. We've got trying to find some funny British words you can say. Yes, I'm just going to show. I'm just going to show you the resting place of Henry Folds. He was a pioneer of fingerprinting. I've just forgot where his thing is now. I think I'm going to walk. I better walk past it. You always think you know where they are, then you lose track of them. I think I've walked past it. I think I've gone too far. Don't. Yeah, I just thought, oh, I'm just going to show off and go straight to it. Go back up. Yeah, I'm just so frustrated. I want these churches to be open so we can go inside and see these nice churches. All the doors are closed. Oh, we are. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Attention, everybody. I found it. Here we go. There we go. If you look Henry Folds up, yeah, Henry Folds, and that's his wife there. There's basically a plaque here on his resting place that says, "In memory of Henry Folds, medical missionary, in recognition of his work as a pioneer in the science of fingerprint identification, 1843 to 1930." He's the one who first noticed that we all had fingerprints that were different. Henry Folds, yeah, it's spelled Faulds, but it's like Folds. It's a bit like when I told you to say Clough Street, and you said, "Oh, it's Clough Street." I'll find some more signs. We can always have some fun with signs with Derby in there. We try and get Derby to British road signs. Yeah, we usually play the game of what's she doing in the kitchen with all the random sound effects. What's she doing? Yeah. When you say oatmeal, what's the difference in saying you're doing some porridge? What would be the difference? Yeah. They just call yeah. I mean, they just call porridge oats, aren't they? And then obviously you buy them in a bag and then just sort of put them in water, in milk, don't you? Or oh, I see what you mean. Oh yeah, they must be having fresh burials. That's yeah, that's got all fresh flowers on, so they must still be burying people here. I thought it was like a dormant church. It makes a change to go to a church. Oh, I just saw a squirrel. Where's he gone? Just saw a squirrel. Where's he gone? You don't know if it's a rat or a squirrel. Where's he gone? What 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 do you call them? Squirrel. I mean, you're supposed to say squirrels. Squirrels. It's just like a. I think it's just your accent. There's a squirrel. I just obviously it's when you're trying to do it Queen's English. I can say, Luke, there's a squirrel, but you just sort of it's because your accent. It's because your accent. You tend to sort of you mumble some of your vowels and you just go squirrel. It just depends. A squirrel. You've seen a squirrel. That looks like a creature from Doctor Who. It's about to come alive. What's that? It looks like I think there's been some creatures in Doctor Who that have looked like that. 'Cause that's got ivy all over it. That's a headstone with ivy all over it. Oh, cool. Ah, yes, and we'll just show everybody the famous poison grave that Darby will tell you all about in a moment when we get to it. Where's it gone? How long's this grave been here, Darby? Can you remember? We might be able to read it clearer now because it had rain on it before. Hang on. Yeah, I can read it clearer now. It hasn't got any moisture on it here. Here lies the body of Sarah Smith. Sarah Smith. Yeah, here lies the body of Sarah Smith, daughter of Samuel and Martha Smith from uh, Bradwell Park, who departed this life November the 29th, 1763. And the 21st year of her age. And then it says there, it was CSBW that brought me to my end, dear parents. Mourn not for me, for God will. And my friend with a half pint of poison, he came to VI. He came to something me with a V. I can't see that. Write this on my grave, that all that read it may something. So this has been here since 1763. This is a poison grave, very well known. Showing that to the viewers and to Darby again, and see if we have it. See if we have it. Yes, yeah. I'll show you because you say you can always read it better than I can. Yeah. Yes. Sarah Smith. Yes. So that's your history for the day. Henry Folds. Yeah, there's a plane. That's Superman or a plane taking off. Oh, it's gone now. You know when you see that thing in the sky, you don't know if it's a plane or Superman. When you see that that white thing, like a white trail. It was a plane or Superman. Yes, I forgot to tell you that. Yes, yes, I saw it. I forgot to tell you yesterday. Yeah, I was just going. I was going to ask you if you got any sort of plane fragments. It was dropping in people's gardens. Apparently, plane fragments. Oh, yeah, I've got some more crocuses coming out. Some more crocuses coming out. Yeah, I can see some crocuses. I'll just pick you a crocus, Darby. Yeah, I'm going to pick you a crocus. Yeah, I'll picture a crocus. Yeah, this is for you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sending it to you now. Just pass it off the screen. You just get it off the screen. Yeah, passing it to you now. Ready? Yeah. Yay. Everything is awesome. Yeah, here's the church in the sunshine. I thought it'd look a bit better. Yeah, look. Blue sky. Yeah, that's cool. Weather vane. Yeah, it's cool today. No wind, rain. It's crazy. British weather. Oh, I know. I know. Look at that, look. I'm going to take a photo of that, look. Blue sky. Oh, yeah, here's another old grave. Hang on, what's this one here? Ooh, what's that one? They basically use these as the path. This is the path, some of these headstones. Yeah, these are just the floor I'm walking on. These are just the pavement. You must obviously not have people under them. They're just using the headstones. That survived okay. Look how clear that is. That's 1835. That one. Look at that. That's where he lived. Where's that? Tunstall. Tunstall. Right. Yes. Let's have a little look at the church. See if we can get a good shot of the church in the sunshine. Ooh, daffodils everywhere. Daffodils. Trying to get the cock on the top. Can you see the cock on the top? Uh, call it the cock on the top. You know. Moon, moon. Oh, I don't know what to do with myself. I just want to take photos of the sky all the time. Blue sky. Can you see me waving? Let's test the lag. Can you see me waving? Waving. Oh, we don't want lag. That's no good. Oh, I'm just trying to see how we can test lag. Unless I ask you a question and see how long you answer it. All right. Let's take a photo of that. Screenshot. Screenshot. Yeah, it's unusual. If are you saying when I speak to you that seems instant, and then there's a few seconds with the picture? All right. All right. Right. Let me just think. Let me just think. Um, oh, there's a British pub we walked past. I forgot to mention that one. Just seeing the pub on the left. All this noise. It sounds. All this. Can you keep the noise down, please? It sounds like you're eating a bag. It sounds like you're eating a bag. It sounds. It sounds like you put your. It, it just sounds like you put your phone in a bag of chips and you're shaking it. How rude. I don't know. Right. Let's try and enjoy this song. I know it's amazing what the. I mean, I could even hear myself breathing on my scopes. If you listen back, you can hear yourself breathing. It picks everything up. Oh yeah, that's got a blue plaque on it. I wonder what that house is there. Ooh, I can see a blue plaque. It's got his historical significance. That house there. See a blue plaque. Look. Morton House. I'll have to investigate that. It looks like it's private. So Morton House. You could ask Google. Does she know what Morton House is? Moreton. Morton House. Does she know what that is? Morton House. Hmm. It's nice when they've got a blue plaque on. Something interesting to see what the blue plaque is. Historical, some historical issue. Welcome to the interactive cooking scope with Jarby and Jace. I'm on a walk and you're doing your breakfast. Oh dear. Yes, I was. Obviously, I was just going to say I've been having to think about what app to use, but obviously we haven't had time, have we? We've just been sleeping and eating. I'm trying to find some time when you can just sit and have a think what's best to use, in the app situation. I keep thinking, shall we try Zoom? Shall we try Haps? Shall we try Periscope? Shall we try um, the Prism? I was going to try Prism, but the problem is if I do that, is I don't think I'll be able to have call-ins if I just broadcast some Prism and link Twitch and Periscope. You probably won't have call-ins. I don't think that's an option. It might make it more because I'm just thinking about call-ins. That's the main feature that I enjoy anyway, the call-ins. So I don't know what's best for me with call-ins moving forward. Oh. Well, I think I bought a sandwich and I've got a health bar. I think. Where's my health bar? Did I show me a health bar yesterday? I didn't even eat it. Oh. Oh yeah, he's a mini. If you look at the screen, another mini's coming. Mini. Yeah. I suppose you've got to have a little bit of lag. I mean, when you play games, you always have a bit of a lag, don't you? When people play games online, you've got to have a bit of a lag somewhere, haven't you? When you're all around the world. I think the technology isn't doing too bad when we're just, with the other side of the world, and we can just talk as if it's like a phone conversation. Yes, have you noticed what I called me transmission? I thought I'd do 3 churches. I thought that might get some more viewers in. So if you notice, that's what I call me. I thought we'll see if we've got time to go. Obviously, because I haven't walked all the way there. I thought I should have time to see all 3 churches before I finish. So, with me starting a bit like halfway round. So right. Have we got any viewers' comments? Anybody else in? Anybody else? So I was ordering it from McDonald's again. McDonald's. Hello, Hammerstrand. Yes, it was nice when I picked it up off the floor. So it was okay. Yeah, those bites. Yeah, they were fine. Yeah, they're a bit like if you have what's called popcorn chicken. They were like about four large popcorn chickens, like with like a sauce on. But I'm sure I asked for the hot sauce, and they gave me the. I think I had the Texas barbecue one. Just got to go past this noisy, some noisy people digging the road up in a second. How rude! I'm trying to talk on Periscope. Radio silence for a few seconds. Can't hear you yet. Hang on. Oh, how rude! Trying to talk to people. Oh, oh I'll turn the thing off now. Look, he's turned it off now. Oh, ugh. I knew he'd turn it off now. Look, he's turned it off now. I've just shouted over it. What's your name for what's your name for people who dig the road up and do repairs? What's your name for it? Road crew. Yeah, I was just thinking you'd say road crew. Yeah. Well, we just say work. We just say workmen. We just call it workmen. The workmen are doing something. I don't think we say road crew. Well, that's why obviously when we pay road tax when you have a car, you have to pay so much money to. It's called road tax. Like I said to you, when you have a car, obviously you have your insurance. You have your you know, you have your insurance. You have your MOT once a year that checks it's safe. Your brakes, your tyres, your suspension, like a safety check. And then basically you have to pay the government road tax, which can vary. It obviously just depends on the capacity of the engine, how much you pay. I think my mum's Honda is about it's about $200 a year, I think, for a small engine car. And it just used to be a flat rate, no matter how. If you had a Ferrari, it was still $200. But recently, they've changed it where it goes on your emissions of your engine. So obviously, it makes you have the incentive to buy a more economical, smaller engine. So basically, if you've got so now obviously, if you've got a big gas guzzling car, you probably pay $500 a year. It's linked to the emissions of your car now. So well, yeah, I mean, what's basically a bugbear of all English people is what's called potholes. Mini, yeah, potholes with all the bad weather. You just get these holes that you have to drive your wheels through. You must have potholes. It's just like a constant battle to try and fill them in. There are always lots of. They do resurfacing now and again. They'll just do a complete road and resurface it, but you can always tell that they're always digging the road up to do either gas or electricity or internet. Always doing repairs where they have to dig the road up. So or maintenance. So yeah, I mean a road like this, with it being like a main road, you usually find the main roads are okay, the main thoroughfares. But you can find some. Like I say, with it being a main road, it's usually okay. But what you find is obviously in our area, where obviously you have a lot of those, what we call them HGVs, your big semis, the big trucks. If you get roads where there's a lot of trucks going back and forward, they obviously do a lot more wear and tear. Or like if it's a road where there's a lot of buses going back and forward because they're very heavy, and then you tend to see subsidence where you get. It's basically sometimes where they filled holes in and they haven't done them correctly, and then you see them start to sort of, with the weight of the cars, tend to. It gets worse. There was a bad one near our house. that was very dangerous. So I don't know if you know. It's basically it was like a big metal grid over like a manhole cover. They call it like a manhole cover, and basically half of it was missing. So if we would have gone in, it probably would have ripped your wheel off. Like half of it was like a big hole in the ground. Yeah, and basically it was just like a traffic cone in the middle of the road, and I thought, what's this traffic cone here for? I was just going to move it, and then you could see there's like a big square hole in the road, and there's like two track, and then there's like a cast iron cover that covers this big hole, obviously to get down to the drains, and half of it was missing. So it would have been a dangerous thing for your car if somebody had gone in it without noticing. So that was, yeah, yeah. I mean, we don't have sinkholes where we live, but we do have, obviously, because we're an area where there's a lot of we've obviously had a lot of coal mines in the past. Obviously, there is sometimes you have instances of subsidence in there. Oh. Well, the thing is, you see, yeah, the problem is it depends on how it's affecting his weight. You know, if he stays quite, quite in his means. But I walk 10 miles a day and just have like a few treats and think I can get away with it, and I'm not really losing any body fat. I'm trying to keep away from the fast food, but when you walk 10 miles a day, obviously there's not much open for choice. So I try and I try and avoid it because obviously I know the calorie count and everything. The calorie. But really, you shouldn't be putting weight on because what we're always drummed into is that a normal adult can have 2,000 calories a day. 2,500 calories a day, and you'll maintain your weight. And if you have a calorie deficit of about 500, you should be losing weight. And I'm not having 2,000 calories a day, and I'm not losing weight. So I don't know what's going on. And all this exercise I'm doing. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm sure if I started jogging, see, I used to lose weight because I used to jog, not walk. And when I last tried to lose, I lost 3 stone. I was doing a lot of, I was trying to do some of the local races, where I live. So I was trying to build me strength up, for the races. And I ended up doing like a half marathon once in about 2.5 hours. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I mean, what can you do? I mean, obviously, some people never always look really thin, and they probably eat anything. Yeah, yeah. I've just got to. I'm just trying to think what time it is now. What time is it on your clock, Derby? I think my wristwatch battery's failed. So, what hour are you on then? What hour are you on? 8:30. So 9, 10, 11, 12. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I've just used an hour up then. I've arranged for my walk to take I've allowed myself 2 hours for the walk, so we've got an hour, so we're okay. Yeah, I haven't seen any. Yeah, that's fine. Just see if we can see any beer trees or haven't seen any beer trees yet. Yeah, I wonder what happens, Derby, with that. I saw when I was in KFC last night, and they had like the Uber driver that came in, and he wanted to pick something up, and the lady behind the counter said they'd cancelled. I wonder if they get like any compensation for that when they go pick an order up and then somebody's cancelled, or it's just sort of they have to sort of suck it up, the wasted petrol, gas, so to speak. Yeah, I just saw a chat. Yeah, something that could happen. I don't know. He was in there to pick an order up, and they just said they cancelled, so he just left. So yeah. Well, that's why McDonald's is popular, you see, because they won't let you go in the store. So it's encouraging to do the home deliveries. You see, if you haven't got a car, because you can't go in the store. You see, like KFC, you have to do that. Right. Yes. Yeah. Well, basically, I have an email because I follow him on email. I have like an email off the CEO every time there's an update. So I think it's like a sort of worldwide sort of email sent out to all the people who subscribe to the app, and letting them know what's going on. Yes. Yeah. But I always wondered if you could like stand on the car park and then do your order from the car park and do that as a delivery location. So basically, the Uber chap, he goes inside McDonald's and then just hands you your bag outside. You don't have to. If you just want the food there and then, you don't want it delivered to your house. Can you pick like the McDonald's car park as your delivery location? Breaking up is so hard to do. Well, it hasn't crashed yet anyway, so if it's still running, that's the main. Yeah, yeah. It feels a bit better now that I'm always that pink car derby. Pink car. Pink car. Yeah, we're just approaching the second church. Take me to church. Do 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 do. Yeah. Yes. We're just on the way to the second church. Oh, we said we were going to do some little flags, weren't we? And put Jace the Who Periscope on. Confuse everybody. JaceTheWho.com. Yeah. There's the Brampton Museum. I don't think that's still open. That's a nice. Oh, the daffodils are coming out there. I can see the daffodils coming out there. Yeah, that's Brampton Park. That's somewhere else you can have a walk. That's called Brampton Park. This is the town where we walked before Derby. Remember when I stood in one position and we could see four churches? This is the town I'm heading to now. Where I stood in that spot and we saw four churches. Yes, it's a bit of a gap between each one. Well, not a big gap. There's obviously this is the big gap, and then when I get to church two, the other churches are just round the corner. So we should have enough time to see everything. Well, we're walking from Wolstanton to Newcastle under Lyme. This area is just called the Brampton. We're just walking from the suburb of Wolstanton into Newcastle under Lyme town centre. Wolstanton. I'm trying to think of some words you can say. My mind's gone blank. Yes, I said I was going to do that last night. I want to try and find some words. Oh, I can hear some birds. Let's listen to the birds. I wonder why these rocks have all got holes in them. This wall, it's like got all these holes. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I gave you loads of programs to watch anyway. You've got that, Dave. I can keep reliving that point when I got me when I was sort of serrating all my legs. Now we can keep watching that in HD now, can't we, on YouTube? Yeah, that's where I cut all my legs. You know, I've still got wounds on my legs after all that time. You know, let's have a look. You know, let's have an update. Let's have a little look. Are you ready? Let's have... Still there. Must have been deep. Yeah, I know. Usually they've gone by now. It's about 3 weeks, I think. I thought they'd all been gone by now. Yeah, we should sort of see some nice shots of the. I'll say what I'll do with me. With it being like a nice day, I might. If it looks like a nice sunset, I might head to me pond. You know where the swans and the geese are. When it's a nice day, I think yeah, I'll leave it. For, yes, all these words I've learned. Right, we're approaching the. No, it's cool though. You can watch it on the app. It's quite funny when you have like the app. You can. It says on the app like your driver is at McDonald's. Yeah, and you follow it all around, don't you? Yeah, I don't know where this walk goes over here. Where's this walk go? Oh, I found a path, Darby. Where's this path go? New path. Where's this path go? I'm trying to listen to the wildlife. I can hear the birds tweeting. Tweet, tweet. Yeah. But I said I did the. I think this is where a railway line used to be. I think this is the bridge where the used to be a railway line down there. I think. Yes. Have you retweeted? Have you pressed your retweet button, Darby? I'll keep reminding you because you're not used to it. It's retweet, tweet, retweet, tweet. That's I can hear. I can hear. I can hear the bit. I can hear the birds singing. Retweet, retweet, retweet. They're saying retweet, tweet. I know. I'm thinking, yeah, retweet, retweet. That's what they're saying. Thanks, Gary. Yes. I say. I think we just. I'm just trying to build some more, obviously, viewers in for obviously when Gary's busy or yourself's busy. You know, trying to get some more people in. Yes. Omnipotent is that the word I'm after? Ooh, my mind just told me to say omnipotent. That's a big word. Omnipotent. Omnipotent. Oh, you know when we come here before and it said there's a passageway to the vault. I've just found another one here that says the vault on it. Look, 1850, 1856. It says the vault. Ooh. 1852. Yeah, this is the other church we've reached. This is church number 2. Yeah, so like that, like do a periscope at night with my torch. What would your sort of term be? Would you say cemetery or graveyard if you were coming in? You'd say graveyard, wouldn't you, if you were, this was in America? Yeah, because there's a technical reason for that, if I can just remember. I think a graveyard is attached to a church, and a cemetery is just graves without a church, I think. It's like a place to bury. I think it's a church. Obviously, I think it's a difference. Obviously, if it's people are buried inside the church grounds or just in a separate building. I think. Yeah, I've seen some colour. Yeah. Colour. Yes, I've got no role. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't know what I say moving forward. I just don't know what's the best option. Obviously you've got Haps and we've got Twitter Live, and obviously just trying to grow some new viewers. I just don't know where the best platform is for. Let me just. Oh, I'll tell you what I'm going to show you, Darby, in a minute. Hang on, I've just remembered something. Hang on, let me just do a screenshot. Hang on, get your head out of the way. Right, I need you looking at the screen. I'm going to do something. Hang on. You ready? Ah, it's a magic feature on iPhones. You can draw on the screen. Oh, yeah, car. Yeah, I don't know if it's on the I don't know if it's on the replay. Yeah, I don't know if it's on the replay or not. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just trying to think what I can write on the. What can I draw on the screen? You could just do like a guessing game, a drawing, couldn't you? Could do what's it called, Pictionary. I could like draw things on the screen while you try and guess what they are. Oh, that's a nice shot. Let's get that screenshot. I got that. That's all right. Let's get another screenshot. Free glow. Free glow. Ooh. Right, let me think how we can get to this. Let's get to this third church. Get that one out of the way. Get the three churches done. And then we'll just think what we can achieve while we're in the town of Newcastle. See what's open. Oh, I can show you a few old buildings while you're still on. I can get that. We'll get that church, and we can pass through the town while we get into the church anyway. Oh no, no, she's putting me on the spot again. I know. Let me set you. Do it. You put me on the spot again. Hang on. Yeah, look at this old building here. It's called Ebenezer House. Look at this old Georgian building. Yeah, it must have been a proper name, Ebenezer. Oh yeah, I can see a blue plaque. Yeah, a blue plaque we can access. Hang on. I've seen a blue plaque. Yeah, the sun's coming out. I can see a blue plaque. Hang on, blue plaque. Yeah, I've seen a blue plaque, historical issue, and I can't see it for the buses now. Yeah, what does that say? I can't see it now. 1857. It was a chapel. Ebenezer Chapel, 1857. This was. I remember a song when I used to go to the nightclub dancing. Can you remember that song called Ebenezer Good? Like in the 90s. He's a good, he's a good. Is Ebenezer good? That was like a dance song. When we used to be bopping, when we used to be bopping in the discotheques, remember? When we were teenagers, bopping away. Yeah, we won't go that way. We don't want to see the COVID testing site. We don't want to see that. That's not very exciting. I'll show you some of the buildings in Newcastle. Yeah, here's another street name for you. Hang on. Getting run over. Here's another street. Give you a few street signs. Yay, correct. Yeah, yeah. Here's the old police station. This is the old police station building. That's an old big George. Yeah, you've said one right today. Oh, yeah. The stone was laid by Miss Tipping. The stone was laid by Miss Tipping, 1898. Yeah, it was done to commemorate the rebuilding of this school. So, and obviously, if you look at an old building, Derby, years ago they didn't have to tell you what that slot in the door was for. Look. It's even written on it. Letters, letters, letters. Yeah, your accent's always got letters. You always say letters. You've always got that little sort of. It's like a bit of an Elvis twang at the end. Letters. Thank you very much. Letters. Yeah, there's the police station. Oh yeah, the old Victorian police station. Yeah, we're just a bit awkward now because you're walking right directly in the sunlight. So uh, we're just walking to the third church, and we'll get a little look at that, and then I can show you a little few. Oh yeah, I've got my 10-minute timer on. Yeah, it's church number 3. It's church number 3. Yes. Yeah, we've got scooters now. You can you can hire scooters now. Look. Yay, scooter. Yeah, you can hire these. You just get on. You unlock it with your phone, and then you get charged through the app on it. It's like a battery scooter. You can just hire them. Yeah, I think it's about a pound every 15 minutes. I think something like that. Yeah, there is an art shop or somewhere around here. I was going to try and show you the art shop. I'm just trying to think. There's an art shop somewhere. It does like local, yeah, like local art. Yeah, you can buy local art. Oh, there's one of those things. Derby. Yeah, Derby. You know when I said there's like little places popping up where you can drink beer. Yeah, hang on. I can't see my screen. Hang on, where's it gone? Oh, hang on. This little shop called 10 Green Bottles. Yeah, 10 green bottles. Yeah, it tells you what it does on the door. Look, there we are. Oh, that's a nice picture. Yeah, bottles, bottles. You say bottles, do you? Bottles. Is it a shop that you go in if it was in Loveland? Yeah, look. They specialise in artisan gins, craft beer, and coffee. Is that somewhere you go in? The poppy rose. What's the poppy? What does that mean? Yeah, there's a picture on the wall. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of these little places popping up like this, like little artisan places. And can you see that sign there where it says Astley Walk? Yeah, that's basically the chap. If you think of like the modern circus, it was basically originated in Newcastle. He used to come from Newcastle. The chap who sort of invented what you call. Hang on, my fingers. Yeah, look at that old building. This is the butcher's. Yeah. Hang on, let me just check my battery isn't charging. Hang on. Stupid battery. Hang on. There you are. This is where you get all your bacon from and everything. Bacon, bacon, Ricky bacon. Yeah. Ooh, sausage and bacon baguette, £3.15 with a cup of tea. Sounds nice. Right. We've just approached Newcastle. So I'll just show you a few of these old buildings just for 5 minutes. See what I can. Yeah, hang on. I've just seen me lifts just speaking to me in a second. And can you come back? I haven't finished. Just go sit on the seat. It's not going to be long. Just sit there. Sit in there. Yeah. Right. Hang on. I'll just show you this church. Right. Here's the other church where the gate's closed, so I can't go inside. Hang on. Let's give you a little view of the outside. This is the other one. Hang on, I can't see him in the sun. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah, I don't know why it's gone all dark again. I'm in the sunshine. Why the screen's so dark? Welcome to St Giles. There we go. Oh, hear the bells. Let's see. Let's see if the clock's correct. I'll just show you the start. This side view. Hang on. Let's just get out to the. Right, there we are. Get out to the sunshine a bit. There we are. Right. Right. Yeah, I think they really only do bell ring only every so often. It's not all the time. It's yeah, they do have bell ringers. There'll be like a lot of if it's like a wedding, I suppose. If they had a wedding, obviously they'll be playing like a big tune. That's just basically that's just like an automated bell just on the hour. Telling you the time. I suppose if there's a wedding, and obviously you do like a peal of bells, and it'll be like bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. Like if there's a ceremony. Oh yeah, they do that. Yeah, they do that. Oh yeah, he's a restaurant. He's a restaurant. This is Thai cuisine. Do you have Thai cuisine? You know, this is a Thai restaurant. Oh, yeah, the clock's going again. Yeah, yeah. That's the town hall. I was just going to show you that. Yeah, I was just going to show you that because it's a very old building. Just that in the middle of the town. Just a second. That's basically the first beep you heard was the church, and obviously this is the town hall. So just go look around quick. Right. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Let me just show you that old building. I'm just going to explain to you while we're here. Just fine. I think I still got 5 minutes. Have I just show you this old building down here? It's worth it. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah. Yeah. It's a dress shop, Derby. Do you like any of these? There we go. Dress shop. Yeah. Oop. Yeah. I think it's like a wedding dress shop. I think. Yeah. I don't know if you have to remind me. I don't know if I've shown you around Newcastle before. You see, this is just Newcastle under Lyme. There's just a couple of things to show you that's old. This is basically the town centre. Look, that's the town centre up there, and then down here is somebody using one of those scooters. Yeah, the scooters. Oh, it's beeping. This is what you call lockdown. Nobody's about. Luke, quiet. This is a lockdown town. I'll just give you a little 5 minute overview, and then we'll try and see if there's any shops open for any food or anything. I think there's nowhere open. See if Yeah, when you just heard that first bing, that was obviously the church bells. And then what you just heard is obviously this is the town hall. There's an old thing there. That's an old thing there. Look, let's see how long that's been there. Don't know how long that's been there. Oh yeah, this has been here since 1820. This little thingy, wherever that is, that there, been a thingy, a conundrum wrapped inside an enigma. Oh, I know I've still got work out if those words I heard in Blackadder are made up or they're real. When he used to say words like anti-disestablishmentarianism. He say he said, and then I've got another big word. This is a real word. Verisimilitude. There's a big word for you. Verisimilitude. Look that one up. I don't know. I feel like I've swallowed a dictionary. Drum roll for the town hall. This is that little bell you hear. It must have like a. It's got a clock tower with a bell in it. You see, that's what you just heard. Ooh, photo opportunity. That's what you just heard. It's obviously the church being bonged, and then this clock being bonged as well. Yeah, this. Hey, no, we're not frozen. Yeah, this is basically the town centre. Nothing's open, so we'll just finish up in a minute, and then think what I'm going. I just thought I was going to try go a few shops while I was here, but I don't know what's open. Uh, this is obviously what. Yeah, this is obviously what we call a traditional open air market. It's like these are the market stalls. Look, for all the different traders and see all the market stalls. Look, it's just like obviously people can just come in the car and then just trying to sell the wares, you know. Let's think what else there is. Yeah, I was just going to show you this town hall where the Bing Bong was coming from. Then I was going to have a sit down in that Victoria Park. I think you've already seen that last time, didn't you? That where there was all the Victoria statue. Yeah, this is. Um, I know you just feel like you want to just keep exploring while it's sunny. Like, obviously, it can be all over the place for different parts of the country. You know, we don't always have that. Everybody doesn't have this. You know. Yeah, 1713. There we go. The clock tower was added in 1830. Interesting. Oh, I can smell McDonald's fries now. Yeah, I've just McDonald's is open. McDonald's. Oh, I'll tell you what. I've just. I know you're making me hungry. You keep on about food. I've had nothing. I've only had some porridge. Right, I'm going to go to the Victoria Park and just have a sit down, and then we'll just wrap this up, and then I might go to me. I might go to me Swan Pond for a sunset a bit later because the weather's now. Oh yeah, we'll just go sit. We'll just go sit in the flower park for a second. Just get my breath back. Oh, when the salon's open, Derby, which haircut shall I have? Got some haircuts here. Which one do you fancy? Ugh, it's that one. Which is your favorite? Yeah, which is your favorite? Oh, he looks famous. Who's that? Yeah. Yeah, it's like this colour. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, that looks all right. Nice short back and sides, something like. Yeah, it's just. Yeah, look, no haircut. Sorry, I can wave at you. Yeah. Ooh. No haircuts today. Yeah, no haircuts. No haircuts today. Yeah. Yes. I'll just go have a sit down in there. Yeah. Oh, it is quiet. Nowhere open at all. Just there was a few shops. A few. There is a couple of shops, but it just seems very quiet. This is the problem. What's happening? You see, all the thrift stores are open. People are doing donations with them being closed. Just the saying, please don't leave donations on the doorstep while we're closed, and people are leaving donations. Yeah, yeah. Well, all they'll do is when the council comes around, they'll just treat it as rubbish and just throw it all away. So it's just a wasted donation. There's a few old pubs, Derby. There's the George and Dragon. That's an old pub. Look. That's one of the old British pubs. Yeah, this will be up your street. This one's called Reflex. That plays 80s music. Reflex, an 80s pub. Oh yeah, there's a coffee shop open there. Is that a type of coffee? Java. What's that there? Java. I know you'll have to consume a cup of tea. You'll have to consume a cup of tea. What does that sound like when you say I'm going to consume a cup of tea? A cup of tea? We don't say cup of tea. A cup of tea. You were saying cup of tea. You're saying it like it's one word. Cup of tea. I'm going to have a cup of tea. It's three words. Cup of tea. Not, you're just saying cup of tea like cup of tea's one word. I'm having a cup of tea. That's it. Cup of tea. Yeah, this is that pub named after a famous person. Can you remember him? The Arnold Machin. This is an old. This used to be the old post office, and now it's a pub. Look, still says post office there. Look, and this is a free house. Where the spoons is the people own it, and it's a free house again. Free house with a spoon. Oh, it's nice here. I'm going to take my coat off in a minute. We just got Wade Derby in a few months. Obviously, you can see somebody's planted all the plants. You can see them all in. Look, this is just going to be like a riot. Yeah, in a few months, this is going to be a riot of red, yellow, blue, and green. Like when they all come through, you're giving you a bit. They've all been planted, and these will be sort of loads of colours when they come up. I'll just go. This is the colours they're going to be. Here's a little picture of the colours they're going to be. Right. Let's have a little 5 minute sit down. I think I deserve. Hang on, let's have a five. There's Victoria's statue. I think I've shown you that. Yeah. There we go. Right, let's have a 5 minute sit down. Whew. Yeah. Right, I'm sitting. My bottom is down. So I'm sitting for a few. I found a seat. Right, we'll just have a few minutes. We'll just have a few minutes. Pre-glow. Ooh. Yeah, this is well. I think as you said, when you look at my weather, this is what you were going to get. So, Derby, I'm going to weather forecast that you're going to have a nice sunny day. Yeah, look. Let's try and get a shot where there's just blue sky. There we are. Screenshot the blue sky. Where's the moon? Moon. Oh, don't stop. Yeah, this is basically this is basically the headquarters. Where obviously, if you're in like it's basically the council. You know what I mean when I say the council. Obviously, the local authority. That's there, so the head office. So you can go in there to report any potholes, or any issues, with anything to do with your refuse or trash or potholes or pay problems with your rented accommodation. That's like there. It's basically what they're doing now is instead of having a library and then having a council building separate, what we're doing now is having one building that combines the internet, the computers, computer use, the library, and obviously the council all in one building now. the library and the council offices are all in like one building now. Yeah, so basically you could go in there. It's called Castle House, and obviously you could go in there and you can hire a book. You know, it's like a library, or you can use the internet, or you can pay your rent, or pay your rent, or report any problems in your local area. So, just see where we are. McDonald's is finally on its way. Crikey, went quicker fetch it, wasn't it? Still waiting. Oh my god. I could have fetched him. I could have fetched Gary's McDonald's quicker than that Uber driver. I think it's just come. It's on its way. Or yeah, that's an Americanism. That's like that's like an American. That's an Americanism when you say whatever, whatever. We say whatever, and you say whatever. So you've got a bit of a twang to what you say. Yeah, you have to have like a flair on the end of all your words, don't you? You have to have like a sort of like a flourish on the end of the words. Whatever. It's a bit like watching that Witherspoon film, isn't it? She always does a lot of things like Americanisms, doesn't she? That Reese Witherspoon film, things that she used to say, obviously have gone into the lexicon, haven't they? Yes, so that's it. A little whistle stop tour of three churches, and I've just got to think what I'm going to do next now. I can draw on the screen. Shall we draw? I know. I hope it's okay. Let's. You're just making me feel like drawing. Let's draw some fries and a burger. Yay, burger. Burger. Drawing. Drawing. It's just yeah, but the thing is, the trouble is, you've got so many regional accents, so haven't you? You know, it's not just me. It's like that's just the way I talk. Obviously, people talk in different ways. I mean, it's hard to talk like the Queen all day, you know, unless you watch My Fair Lady. That's like a pronunciation thing. If you watch My Fair Lady, isn't it? The rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. Yes, I saw that. I saw that story. I saw that story on YouTube when it said about Colorado, and it said the engine had caught fire and all the bits were landing in people's yards. I saw that. Yeah, it feels weird being so sunny. You don't know what to do with yourself apart from just sit outside and look at Queen Victoria. What's your cat's name? Did you say Fusion or something? Nuclear Nebula. That's it. I just spelled. Hang on. Oh, that's it. I think that's it. Is that it? Can we define nebula? It's something in space into the nebula. Nebula. Something in space. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah. Oh, that's a bit like yeah, that's a bit like that Men in Black film, wasn't it? That was all about the universe was in like the thing around the dog's neck, wasn't it, or something? It was around that cat. Yeah, that the I thought that's what I was thinking of Men in Black. Yeah. Right. Let me just see if I've got my health bar before you go. Hang on, let's see if I've got. I think I've got a health. I think Hang on. That's if I haven't forgot it again. Hang on. Let me just see where we are. I don't know why I bought me bird food. I'm not going to see any birds today until I go home. Uh, no, I can't see me healthy treat. Hang on. Where's it gone? I probably forgot it. Dope. I've got a sandwich anyway. Right. Yes. Yeah. I may as well let you go if you've got to go. I can't think of anything else to say. I'll have a few. I'll speak to you. I can speak to you later on, can't I? When you a bit later on, I'll DM you if you. I'll think of some ideas what I want to tell you because I can't think of. There is something I want to tell you. I can't think where it is now, so I'll have a think. Oh, you're making me hungry. All this talk about McDonald's. I've got a cheese and oh, it's like a British thing. I've got a cheese and onion sandwich. We're gonna have a cheese and cheese and onion, and then sometimes you do red onion. You get red onion that's more sweet. A red onion. No, just put raw onion on. Nice red onions, raw. You can have red onions aren't as like bitter. Red onions you can have like in a salad. They're a lot more mild. Yes. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. I'm just trying to. Yeah. What we do is yeah. What we do is like it's called Branston pickle. You buy it in a jar, and it's a bit like brown. It's a bit like brown sauce, but it has like lumps of vegetables in it. It's like lumps of vegetables in it, and it's called Branston pickle. You probably get it in your area. It's called Branston. So you basically have a cheese sandwich, and then you get Branston pickle in a jar, and it's basically like brown with like lumps of vegetables in it, and you basically just have cheese and Branston. Yes, I think it has. If you look at, I think it's there's obviously must be little tiny bits of like vegetables in it. It's like I'll have to look on the back actually what's in it. Well, we can buy obviously sort of pickled onions, in vinegar, pickled onions like the white balls. But I'm on about Branston pickle. Yeah, Branston pickle is more something you put on a cheese sandwich. Just investigate on Google. Just put Branston, Branston pickle, and I'll say I'll just eat my sandwich. I'll let you go if you've got to go, and I'll eat my sandwich, and then I'll just see if I can find my lift, and I'll keep an eye on the sky to do a sunset about what time we're on now. Yeah, about 5 o'clock. I'll do a sunset. What time are we on? 4:30. I probably just made your sound go off. Are you still there? Oh, I've lost connection. Oh. Yeah, I've just checked the time and made the sound go off. Can you hear me? I've just lost the sound because I just checked what time it was. Can you hear me? Yes or no? Then I'll just finish. I was just going to sign off then. I think I've lost you. Okay, folks, I'm going now. If you can hear me or not. I'll see you on the sunset in about half an hour. Bye for now.